guys, how are you? Please forgive me. It took a minute to come over here. I was doing something that just happened right now. But hey, how are you guys? How do you do? I hope you're well. I hope your Saturday has been all right. I am here today. I cannot wait to chat with a beautiful, beautiful Sue. You guys do not know her, I'm very, very sure. And that is why I'm actually very much looking forward to talking to her, because you guys don't know her, you don't know what I'm going to ask. I know you have a lot of questions. I will make sure that I ask the questions for you, so no worries. My eye is still red, but as you can see, it's getting better. I've already put some drops in. I'm putting drops every hour or every second hour, because it's not medicine. It's just I need some, what can I say? How can I call it? I just need some. I need like a lubricant for my eye. Is that okay to say that? But that is what I need. That is why I'm putting something in my eye every other hour. How are you guys? How are you? How is your day? I'm just here chilling, drinking my water because I'm a good girl, and minding my business, because that will always take you far. So I said in 2021, I'm drinking water and minding my business. That's the best I can do. Anything else I do not want. How are you guys? How is everything? How was your day so far? What have you been up to? I see 3 of you. Hey, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Today I have something very special, and someone who is also very special, and we're going to get all the information we can get about real estate in Kenya, and I will say specifically in Nairobi, but I'm very sure this applies to a lot of real estate firms in Kenya. So she's going to be speaking for many people, and I cannot wait to talk to her. She'll be here in a minute, but before she comes, I just want to say hi again. Thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, so I just had that kind of a day. That kind of a day where you try to plan your time, but you end up overestimating everything, and time goes very fast. So I was today I thought, I'm going later live. I'm going at 7:30 p.m. because it's 7:40 now. Hi Nancy, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're well. I hope your Saturday was okay. I am well, and I am waiting for my guest. I cannot wait for her to be here. And then we can talk about real estate in Kenya. And then you guys can tell me, what do I need to ask her? What do I need to tell her? Because real estate as a whole is a topic or a field that I've always been interested in. Is something that I don't think will ever go away, especially in Kenya. Because if you ask me, Kenya still has a very big space for growth and development. So that means we still have a lot to do when it comes to real estate. We still have a lot to do when it comes to selling land and plots and houses. The government said that we need more housing by 2030. So the real estate field is one field that will take a very long time for that bubble to be burst. So I think we still have some time with that. How are you guys? Who else is here? Thank you so much for joining me. Yes, we're still on mega lockdown in Germany, and that means everybody should stay at home unless you're working. And if you're working, you need a letter in case they ask you for the letter on your way to work. And hi, hey, sweetheart, thank you for being here so much. Thank you so much. Hi, Selena. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for joining me, guys. I am so excited, very much excited, because I know that today we're going to have a very good time, like we always do. Actually, we always have a good time, but this time you're having a good time because we'll be speaking to a very beautiful girl, a very not only talented, but this girl knows her stuff. She knows what she's doing. She has been a real estate agent in Nairobi, and I know her. I know her channel. I know her through her channel, and I was watching her videos, and I was like, I need to speak to this girl. I need to speak to her because I'm so much interested in real estate, and I did not want to just speak to her privately on DMs or messaging or WhatsApp. I wanted you guys to be a part of it. So let me welcome Sue. And the way she calls herself Sue Property, but you guys know, or Property Sue, but you guys know that I will give her a chance to introduce herself. And as I do that, please write all your questions if you want to know anything about real estate, how to invest in real estate, what you need to have, the questions you need to ask. She will give us all of that good stuff. So let me invite her now and let us continue. Thank you so much, guys. I see all of you here. All right. Sue, come on over. Hey!
Hi
Sasa,
guys,
niaje?
poa sana.
You're
Seth.
most welcome. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation, Sue.
Thank you for having me.
How is you?
I'm good.
What is wrong? Something is wrong.
Why?
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. Can you
How
hear me?
I can hear you well, I can see you well. You're so pretty.
Oh, thank you. I'm humbled.
Oh,
You're
are you
so
working
pretty
today?
too, Seth. Yeah, during the day I was working, but now I'm at home.
And you're a
I was
mom,
trying to
right?
find, yeah, of three.
Oh my, what? 3.
Yeah.
So you're
Mm.
giving me one.
You want one?
I'm so
I
happy.
would gladly do so, Seth.
Anybody who has more
Utamanage.
than everybody who has more than 2 kids, I always want one.
Unaweza kujia mmoja. I can't really give you one.
At 3 kids, I would never have. I thought maybe 2, but 3. Oh, hey, Sawa.
Oh, thank
Welcome
you.
so much to my live stream, Sue.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for accepting my invitation. We are 4 people here. People are getting home. They have written me, a lot of them have written me that they are on their way home. So they will join us
Mm-hmm.
as they come. And I
Mm-hmm.
want us to get right into it because I don't want to waste
Okay.
all of these people's time and I don't want to wake your kids. Tell us. Let us start from the beginning, like always. Please introduce yourself. I told people you're Property Sue, but how would you introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Susan Werimondegwa,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a real estate. I don't like calling myself an agent. I like calling myself a real estate consultant
Oh my God, you're
from
hanging.
Nairobi,
You're hanging like
Kenya, and a mom.
Can you please be hanging also?
Eh?
Ooh, you're hanging.
Pardon?
You're glitching kiasi. You're glitching kiasi.
I'm hang. Even you're hanging on the other side. Mhm.
Okay, let's try.
Now,
Let's continue to try. Okay, so you are a real estate agent, or what do you call yourself again?
real estate consultant.
Okay. Uh-huh. How long
Oh,
have you been doing it?
hanging. Is it my internet or is it your internet?
It's not mine.
Maybe I should
It's
move to
definitely not
a
mine.
different location.
Yeah, you can do that. Let me
Let
let
me
me
check.
remove you and then let me know when you're there, yeah?
Let's continue. I'm
Ah,
saying
okay.
I'm a real estate consultant.
Okay, guys, could you hear her, or was it only me? Because she's hanging up to now, she's still hanging. Oh, this is so unfortunate. I don't know what is going on. So, like I was telling you guys before she comes back, I have always been interested in real estate in Kenya. And I've always said if I were to go back right now, I don't think I would work as a nurse like I do here. I don't know. I've never seen myself as a nurse in Kenya. I know there are a lot of nurses in Kenya, so nobody should tell me that people need nurses in Kenya. But I'll either study or go back to school and become a doctor, or I'll go to real estate. One of those two things. I'm not sure which is which. So that's why I'm getting all the information I can get, so that at least I know which chance I have if I were to go to Kenya right now. And let me know, guys, if you're not in Kenya and you live abroad, like ask the nutritionist. Nuta, if you were to go back home, what would you like to do there? Which is that one field that, except from the field that you're working now, which other field would you go into, if you know what I mean? Because I'm very sure I want to diverse. I want to go to another field. I want to change careers at some point. And the only choice for me the only choice that I am interested in Kenya is real estate. That is why we are asking all these questions. But anyway, so let me tell you guys, today I had that kind of a day where you want to do one thing and then you realize that that thing cannot be done until you do that thing and then the other thing. And I was here the whole day just running up and down. You too, Alex, real estate? Yeah, I think real estate is a field that will never, and I think we still have a lot of space when it comes to growth and development in Kenya, as long as real estate is concerned. We still have a lot of land that is still virgin land, that has never been used. We don't even, some that we've never even been to. There's a lot that we still can do as long as real estate is concerned. Consultation, okay. Would it be consultation for in terms of nutrition, or consultation for something else? Yeah, you can never go wrong. You're true, Nancy. I've always really believed in that, and I'm always that person. I don't want to invest in everything else, but in real estate, I'm very sure. I don't think if it's the Kikuyu in me, or we love buying land and plots and all of that stuff, but that is a topic that is very near my heart. I wish I could just have my own real estate agency. That would be the like gold for me. Let me see if Sue can come back. Hi, Sue. We missed you.
Sorry, I was changing up my internet.
You are?
Yeah, so I hope now it will be better. I hope it will be
Yeah.
better.
Now we can see you. We can hear you. Hi, Sue. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Steph. Let me
Okay.
adjust
So
it.
should we start over? Introduce yourself again, because we only had
Oh, I'm Susan Wairimo. I'm a real estate consultant in Kenya. And right
Mhm.
now, I'm a freelance real estate consultant. And
Okay.
yes, that is it. Yeah.
Freelance. What does that mean? That means you're not working under another agency.
Yeah, right now, I'm not working under any agency. I've
Mm-hmm.
decided to concentrate on freelancing on my own and being a real estate blogger.
Okay. Oh my God, I
Yeah.
love your videos so much.
Oh, thank
And
you.
I will ask you all about those, especially those new houses that you posted, the White Oak, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
We'll
yeah,
talk
yeah.
we'll talk about that. And I was just
Okay.
asking everybody what they would like to do, and everybody is saying you can never go wrong with real estate. People want to know
Mm.
how they can invest in Kenya, so you'll also give us tips on that. So
Okay.
let me just ask on a totally personal level, how did you decide real estate?
Okay, it was more, let me say, I was inspired by my hubby because
Ah,
he's in
nice.
real estate.
Ah,
And every time like he used to come home, he used to talk of all these great things in real estate. And then I love the way he knows how to play around with money and invest it in real estate, and how he like just how he invests. It marveled me, and I really wanted to know more about real estate. And then on the other hand, like most billionaires say, the money is in real estate. So if you want any luck in becoming a billionaire ever, then I think real estate is the way
yeah,
to go.
that is very true. Like all billionaires always talk. A lot of people talk a lot about a lot of other things, but all billionaires always talk about real estate, and real estate has made a lot of people rich, and it's everywhere
Yeah,
in the world. So,
yeah,
okay, so you decided because of your hobby you're going to do real estate, but did you
yeah.
start
And
with an
because I was
agency?
drawn to it too. Yeah,
Did you start with an
pardon?
agency first before you freelanced?
Yeah, I started working for him.
Okay.
I used to work for
Learned
his
from hobby.
company. Yeah,
You learned from your
yeah.
hobby.
Pardon?
You learned from your hobby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of what I know, I learned from my hobby, and some of it I learned on my own because I think we live in an information age where if you want to learn anything, you learn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you talked about these in your videos, but let me ask this question. How do you become a real estate agent in Nairobi? Where do you start? Let me say I just came from Germany right now. I'm coming back home. I have no idea. I know nobody in Nairobi. Where would I start?
Okay, it would all depend on what you would want to do as a real estate agent, because some people want to deal with land, others want to deal with the buying and selling of properties like houses, apartments. So
Mm-hmm.
it depends on what you're interested in. And
Mm-hmm.
there's really no secret sauce. You just start.
You
Go,
just
yeah, look for an apartment, introduce yourself, say you're an agent and you'd be interested in like having some percentage of their money if you found a client for them, and then go
Mhm.
out and find a client, and then you bring the client, and then when the client commits, you paid your money. It's as simple as that.
Oh my God, yeah, you're right. And we do that all the
Yeah,
time in Kenya because someone asks
yeah,
you, where did you get your Burberry t shirt or where did you get those flowers? You'll always tell them, Sindio,
yeah.
consultation, you're always doing that. All right. So,
Mm.
okay, but what papers would I need to do that? Because I don't think is it 100% legal or do I need paperwork for that?
Then that is not like the 100% legal way, but the minimum requirements for you to become like a registered real estate broker is you
Mm-hmm.
should have finished your high school. After
Mm-hmm.
your high school, then you work under somebody, under an agent. After
Mm-hmm.
you work under an agent, now you're eligible for looking for your license as a real estate broker. But
Do they say how long?
yeah, like no, working under somebody, how
Yeah.
for how long? No,
Yeah.
they really don't state how long.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, so
but I'm thinking
yeah.
you have to work for some time for you to like now go and apply. But says that I think that is the legal way. But in the industry, like when you enter the industry, you'll understand that it doesn't matter where you're coming from, as long as you can sell, as long as you have good customer relations, then real estate is going to work for you.
Wow. Okay. So let me say, okay, I'm coming from Germany. And one thing I've learned about life when it comes to Germans is
Mhm.
paperwork. They always want to have their paperwork in order. So I wouldn't want to start without my paperwork. Okay. So let's
Mhm.
say I've decided I'm going to work under somebody for like 1 year and get a little bit experience. And then after that, I want to get my own papers. What do I need to carry to get my papers?
What papers? Now the certification
The
to become a
certification,
real
yeah.
estate. Your Form 4
Yeah.
certificate. Your Form 4
Uh-huh.
certificate. Then
Okay.
you apply online on
Mm-hmm.
EARB, that is Estate Estate Brokers Board. And then
Mm-hmm.
after you apply, you fill some forms online. Then they invite you for an interview. After they invite you for an interview, if you pass the interview, they are going to put you on the agents list that they usually have on their website. And
Mm-hmm.
in that way, you're a legally certified real estate broker.
Oh, that fast.
Yeah, yeah,
That was it.
that is it. But you
Ah,
have
I
to
love
like carry your
Kenya.
paper.
I love Kenya so much.
Hmm.
I love home so much. They don't make things complicated. If it was in Germany, it would have needed 2,000 paperwork and 2,000 signatures. And let me stop exaggerating, but you'll need a lot. Anyway,
Yeah,
okay. So now I have my certification, right?
yeah.
So, in your experience, where would you tell me to start? With land or with houses?
I'd suggest you do both because you never know
Okay.
what side the opportunities are going to come from first. So if you do both, it will be better for you.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. So, tell me, as a real estate agent, which offices do you have a lot to do with? Of course, you have to do with lands, the lands
Mm-hmm.
office. What
Yeah.
else?
Lands, you have to deal a lot with lawyers and land offices. I think those are the most that you get to interact the most with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have your own lawyers then that looks things over.
Most of the time, most clients will come with their own lawyers. So
Okay.
the most of the time, I only need my lawyer
Mm-hmm.
for like signing the contract between
Mm-hmm.
me and a developer
Yeah.
in agreement that they are going to give me a certain commission after I've sold a property. That is where my lawyer comes in. And
Mm-hmm.
for instance, if you came without a lawyer, I would like, I have people I can refer to you to use as lawyers. So
Ah,
that is where I only use my lawyer. Yeah.
all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, okay. So, do you have more experience in houses or in plots? Am I in both?
I'd say at this point, I'd say I'd say houses, but for plots, I know the procedures, I know the steps on how to go about when buying land and things like those. Yeah, but I'd say for now, houses.
Okay. So, are
Yeah.
you more into selling houses or into renting out?
Selling is always good. Yeah,
I understand. And then you're done with the deal, and that's it, right?
yeah.
Okay. So, let me say I have a house. Yeah. I have a house in Nairobi. I'm not in Nairobi anymore. I'm in Germany and I want to sell it. And I want you to sell it for me. How do you come up with the price?
That in that case, we will have to consult a valuer who is going
Mm-hmm.
to give you the value of your house. And then
Mm-hmm.
after you're given the value of your house, then you communicate it to me, and then I'll go to the market with the price which you dictate, and then I'll try to sell it.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
So, and how do you decide how much I'm paying you then as a real estate consultant?
That's now okay. That most of the time, like right now, since I'm trying to build up a name and something around me, I only require payment after I sell your house. Anything before that, I don't charge for now.
Okay. Then you already sold the house. How much do we decide how much I'm paying you? How do we decide that?
The normal is usually 3% of the amount of the total house. If your house is 5 million, 3% of 5 million.
Ah,
Mostly
okay.
it's 3%. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted
Mm.
to hear. I wanted a number. I wanted a figure. Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
So let me read some comments here, if you don't mind. Let's see what people are
Okay.
saying.
Okay.
Bring me into the conversation, Alex. Gladly, I could gladly do that afterwards. Ask the nutritionist was saying she would still work in nutrition and food security. I had asked them before you came if what in which field they would work in if they were to go back to Kenya, because most of them are in Germany and Portugal. And yeah, hey family vlogs, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us. I'm with the beautiful Sue Property. She is in Nairobi, right, Sue, right now?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You're in Nairobi right now. Have you always lived in Nairobi?
Mm. Okay, I've been between Nairobi and maybe my childhood was in Kiambu, so let's say Kiambu and Nairobi. I've been just around. Yeah.
Kiambu is Nairobi to me.
Pardon?
Kiambu is Nairobi to me.
It is.
Yes.
Then let's just say I've been in Nairobi all my life.
Because I've lived in Nakuru all my life, like
Ah,
most of
that's
my
nice.
life. Yeah. So
That's
Nakuru is
nice.
a bit farther than Kiambu to Nairobi, right?
Yeah, yeah, right.
Have you tried selling property anywhere else except Nairobi?
Yeah, like right now I have some clients who I'm working with and they are looking for property in Malindi and Mombasa, and I should be there like in a few weeks, like next week but one. So I'll be
Okay.
looking for property in those sites there. And also Naivasha and Kisumu. I think I've done those. Naivasha, Kisumu, and now I'm doing Mombasa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm interested to know when a client calls you and tells you, Sue, I would like a house in Malindi and this is my budget, or I want a house near this and this and this. And then you go there. How do you decide this is the house? How like what attracts you to a house? That's what I'm trying to ask.
Okay, first of all, the search is a process, because when you tell me you want a house in Malindi, I'm in Nairobi, right? So
Yes.
I have my contacts in Mombasa and its environment. So I'll call those guys and tell them what I'm looking for according to what you've told me. And then they
Mm-hmm.
are going to send me suggestions. Also, I'm also going to go online and look for properties available, and then I'm going to narrow them down to what you require. And then those specific properties that fit you are the ones I'm going to go and do a site visit. If you want, I send you videos, I send you photos, and I send you prices. And after that, you're going to decide whether which property you're going to buy at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, do you sell a lot of houses in the coastal region?
Actually, in the coast, I've not sold any yet, but I've
Okay.
looked for some, but I've not sold any yet.
So, it's going to be
Uh,
a new area for you too.
yeah, actually, I'm looking for land in the coast and land and a house. Two houses, actually. Two
Mm-hmm.
houses and land in the coast. That is what I'm currently looking for.
Okay. By the way, if you
Uh,
want a contact in Diani, I have a very good contact there. If you don't have
ah,
anyone in Diani, I can connect you
that
with
will
them.
be that will be very nice.
Gladly. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have bought a house now. Now I want you to give us now tips on as a buyer. Now I'm coming to you. I have no idea. I've not been in Kenya for the last 20 years. I don't know how the market looks like. I don't know how the houses look like right now. I don't know what is where, and I'm totally new. What questions am I supposed to ask you before buying a house at all?
Sometimes I feel like uh buyers ask the wrong people the right questions, because says if I found a house, and I want to sell it to you, unless I'm your advisor. That is why I say sometimes I can be a real estate consultant. That is, you consult me on whether to buy a property, and I'm
Yeah.
not selling it to you at all.
Mhm.
But also, when you come to buy a property from me, obviously I want you to buy that property. So I'm going to convince you to buy the property.
Then
But
you'll be
if you
like a
want,
salesperson.
yeah, but if
Mhm.
you want to know if I'm selling it at the right price, if the house is in good condition, you should employ a valuer to come and look at the house for you and determine whether that house is even worth your money.
Where do I
Don't
find a
ask me,
valuer?
pardon?
Where do I find a valuer?
There are very many valuation firms in Kenya, and
Mm,
yeah, so
okay.
there there are so many. So it's your choice. You choose who you want
Okay.
to. Yeah.
All right. So, okay, now I'm going away from me as a person, and I'm asking you, if you are a client and you're going to, let's say, now to Mombasa and you want to buy your own house, which questions would you ask?
Mhm. Now, it depends. It depends on what you're looking for. Like, I'd ask them. I'd want to know. I'd want to know like uh the history of the property first of all, because you
Hmm.
need to know why somebody is selling a house. Sometimes
Yeah.
they wouldn't tell you the truth, but sometimes it's good to ask, because you never know whether somebody is willing to give you the truth. So just ask the history of the house.
Yeah.
uh Find out who owns the house, who is the real owner, and who is selling it to you, to avoid being sold something that doesn't belong
Belong to
to
the,
the
yeah.
person you're buying it from.
Yeah.
And but all this, I don't think you should ask the person who is selling you the house the questions. I've been trying to tell people this, and I'll tell you, sis, don't like go to a development. You find Susan is selling there, or Susan is working for a company there, and ask Susan the questions, because Susan is after selling the property to you.
Yeah. But you know,
Come with somebody from
from
outside to give you
outside,
like,
but
yeah.
me being says, when
Mhm.
I come, I'll ask you questions, and then I'll still find a valuer, and then I'll compare the answers as to
Mhm.
know if because you might not want to tell me the truth, but I can maybe read between the lines, maybe read your expressions. Even we also talk with
Yeah.
a lot of other things, yeah, than other than
Yeah.
words. I
Yeah.
would still ask, but there are those things that people say, because most real estate people say that when we are buying property, we are always very fast in. You go there and then you're like, oh my god, look at this house, oh my god, it's near this, it's in the city, it's near a beach, and then you lose focus and you don't know what to ask anymore, and then before you know, someone is asking you, how much is it, where was it, what is near there, is by the way. Okay, that's another topic. Let me read you what Nancy is asking. And Nancy is asking, ask Sue, when selling a
Mm.
property, what to consider: open market value or first sale value. I don't know what she means. This is real estate lingo.
Okay, open market value is like the value of a property, the general value of a property in the area in which it is, which
Mm-hmm.
you get from valuations, as I said.
Mm-hmm.
First sale value is like when maybe you had taken a mortgage and you're unable to repay your mortgage, and the bank is wants to get their money back. So they've taken your property and they've taken it to the market, and they're giving it a price which might be less than what it's worth. That is the first sale value of the property.
Okay, Nancy,
So
did
what
that
is she
answer?
asking?
She just
What
wanted to
is
ask what to consider: open market or first sale value when
so
selling a
that
property.
that depends, because first sale value is only present when a property is being sold in agency to recover an institution's money. Open market value is the real value of a property. Like the way I'd say, my house is worth 5 million now. That is the open market value. But if a bank came and told me, Susan, you have our 2.5 million, so we are going to sell your house at 2.5 million, that is the first sale value. So I don't get
Ah,
what she's asking.
okay. Does that happen in your opinion? Does that happen often in Nairobi?
Okay, not too much. And then there is also a new law that states that even if like a person is unable to repay their mortgage, their property should not be sold for less than 75% of its market value. So
Okay.
that is also helping people out nowadays.
Okay. So at least you know at least it will go for 75%, if
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So how do we start to invest in real estate? Where do we start from? Which is
Okay,
the easiest way to
investing.
get in?
Sometimes I say the easiest way is to buy a plot of land
Mm-hmm.
and then wait for its value to increase.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the easiest way. That is the easiest way in real estate to get to buy to invest in real estate, but it's not the most affordable way. And I
Mm-hmm.
had watched a video of you and that site on video you had done.
The site on, yeah, Victor.
Yeah, where they were saying that they have a program for people where you can invest as little as 1,000 shillings in real estate.
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
think you should start with group investments.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have that much money to get into real estate, but the simplest and safest way to invest in real estate is buying land and waiting for it to appreciate, then reselling. It's the
Okay.
easiest. Yeah.
And land is still selling as easy as it used to, or has the bubble already burst?
I'm wondering what bubble people are talking about because people are still buying. And
Okay, it's not bursting
yeah,
anytime soon.
I will not, I don't want to say anything I might regret later, but it has not back yet. Yeah.
Okay, so I am an investor myself in property and in land, and I know that
Yeah.
as a Kenyan, we always go to one space kwanza, tunaenda wote Kitengela, alafu tunarudi sijui wote
Mm.
tunaenda wapi. So where are we buying right now?
Right now, many people are buying in those sides of Kangundo Road. It's called
Kagundo,
Kangundo
eh.
Road. People just Kauko because
Joska, I've
land
seen
is
everywhere.
affordable. Yeah, and then people are buying in past Juja farm because of
Mm-hmm.
the bypass that's coming soon on those sides. People are
Mm-hmm.
also buying in you see when you're in Thika, you go past Thika in a place called Magugwini. People are buying there because the bypass is going to pass that way at some point, and land is really appreciating in those sides. And I've been
Mm-hmm.
actually I have some of my own in on those sides right now.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm hoping they're going to really appreciate. And people like land you bought for 300,000 in 2018 right now is can be valued for 1 million shillings right now.
Wow. That
Yeah,
is
so
3 years only.
yeah, it's really going up those sides.
Wow. Okay.
Mm.
So, where did you call that place near Thika?
Magugwini, it's
Oh,
past,
oh.
let me tell you, it's past landless. When you reach
I
landless,
know
just go
Landless.
past.
I'm a Thika girl
Eh,
also.
yeah,
Who
you go
is
past
a
landless.
Landless?
Just like,
Yeah.
yeah,
How much are they
yeah.
going for, if I may ask? Around how much?
Right now, it's between 500 if you get the owner and 1 million, depending on who's selling, because there are people who are doing reselling and
Mm-hmm.
there are people who are selling for themselves. So it depends.
Okay. Have we talked now about an acre or an eighth?
That's an A.
That's an eighth. Ooh,
Yeah,
these town plots are always an eighth. Hey.
yeah.
All right, interesting. So, everybody's buying now out there. Where were people before Twendeuko? Is Kitengela already full? Kitengela
People are
imeisha.
people, people are in Kitengela. And
Yeah.
some even Ukambani. I don't know why because of Konza City. You remember there was a time
I
there were
remember there was a,
people,
oh my
yeah,
God, and everybody was selling Konza. And
yeah,
now
yeah, yeah,
everybody's in Joska.
yeah,
Oh my God, Kenyans. We are the same people. Tukianza
yeah,
nitaka nini quail eggs, not quail. Hey, quail eggs
yeah,
tumeuza.
full eggs, yeah. I remember that time, yeah.
Okay, so I want to buy a house with Sue property.
Okay.
That is just a question. And do I have any other option that is cheaper? Am I have to have like the 15M for a house? Is there a way to do it pole pole or in installments or sijui those chama you are talking about?
Okay, right now it says that there are three ways right now. It says that okay, you've said there's cash, which you're
Yeah,
saying is a bit too fast, maybe. And
yeah.
then there is paying up a mortgage. And
Mhm.
then right now people have introduced rent to own model, and
Yeah.
that is becoming interesting here because like people want that so much. And for me, I think like the mortgage and rent to own are a bit similar in Kenya because
Okay.
like because you have to pay a deposit for both, but the difference between rent to own and having a mortgage is that in rent to own, uh, the projects are using their own financials to give you the loan. So in that way, it's easier and you pay lower interest rates for your loan.
So are you saying, okay, let me get this straight. Are you saying that the developer is loaning me as a client money from the bank?
The developer has made an arrangement with their own financier to
Uh-huh.
lend you money, like the way the
Ah,
bank will. Yeah,
okay.
but at a lower interest rate.
Okay, but where does that come in if I'm paying rent to own? She can come in. Hi,
Say hi
hey.
and then go back. Say
Sasa's
hi.
about real estate also. Sasa, Sasa wewe ni msupu.
Say thank you.
Nani alikushuka? Hata mi nataka. Hata mi nataka kushukwa hivyo. She's so pretty. Like mommy.
Thank you. Okay, go back.
Good afternoon. It's your girl Sheena. Thank you so much for joining us. We're talking about real estate in Nairobi and how to invest in real estate, how to become a real estate agent. And we're talking to Sue Property, who does all of that good stuff. And she's been so kind to accept our invitation to come and talk to us about all the questions we would be having. So if you have any questions, shoot and we'll tell Sue to answer it for us. So Sue, um, okay, so how does that help me getting a loan from the financials and from the, let me say, from the people who are financing the development? How does that help me if it's a rent to own? Because I'm paying every month.
Yeah, but it helps you in a way that they are providing longer periods for you to repay, which means reduced monthly repayments. And because they are giving you the money at lower interest, it also means that you're going to pay a lower amount as compared to what you'd pay if a bank loaned you the money.
Okay, I
Yeah,
understand. I understand. And is
yeah.
that working well or has it backfired for some?
It's work. Okay, it for the project I've seen like it's working and people are starting to embrace it. But there is a new developer in town called Savo Developers. And
Uh-huh.
at first when I saw their property, I was not like into their whole idea because I thought, okay, I don't know what I thought about them, but I've come to realize they are very good developers because they only require you to pay a deposit, and then the rest of the amount is stretched in a period of even 20, 25 years, and people are paying very little, and their houses are well made for the price price as compared to the price at which they're offering them, and they
Mhm.
are also very affordable. So I'm thinking that is a very good developer, and most of their projects are selling out even before they break ground.
Wow,
So
nice.
people are embracing.
Have you been able to work with them?
Okay, no, not right now. No, I've not worked with them, but I'm looking into it.
I'll look into it also. Did you say Savo? Like with a
Yeah,
TSA?
yes, yes.
Okay.
TSAVO, yeah.
Okay. I'll look into
Yeah,
them also. That is very interesting. So I
yeah.
remember there was a time, like 2, 3 years ago, where a lot of developers and yeah, let me say developers started the 1 million houses. You know what I mean? 1 million Kenya shillings houses. And there was like a
Yeah.
whole wave of every house 1 million, 1 million. How does it come in Nairobi to sell a house for 1M? Is it
Okay,
possible?
maybe
Or which corners have been cut?
I've not heard about those 1 million houses yet.
I will
Yes.
send you the link later. I don't want to say which ones because they're
Yeah,
not paying.
but the list I've seen is 2.5 million right now, I think. But
Okay,
those ones,
okay.
but it does not make sense for anybody to sell a house at 1 million. I don't know. I don't know what
I
they've
know,
been
I
doing.
know of one, and they're selling it not even 1 million, 99999. So you still get 1 shilling after you pay 1 million.
I think, and are those houses somewhere at the coast?
There are two, yeah, there are two. They have two projects. One in Bamburi at the coast. You
Yeah.
know which one? Yeah. Okay, good.
I think I saw their site just the other day, their Facebook.
Yeah.
I think it was a Facebook page, and
Yes.
I asked my husband if it was like actually possible for somebody to do that, and we were going back and forth about it, and it didn't make sense for me
Yeah.
personally. It does not make any sense. I don't know what they are up to, but it looks fishy.
Because the uncle actually is not an uncle ni baba mdogo, that the one
Uh-huh.
that sells property in Diani, and
Mhm.
every time I'm there, I'm always trying to go with him to work and see what he's doing and ask all the questions and everything. So
Yeah,
after looking at the material they're using, the mawe, the mchanga, everything, I'm like, it can never add up to use 1M for 2 bedroom house. Something is not right somewhere. Like either the material is different what they're using. I'm not trying
yeah,
to. We've not said the name, so I can talk. So
yeah.
I wasn't sure about the quality. I wasn't sure if it's
Mhm.
possible at all. That's why I'm asking you. And if you're also not sure, then I
Mhm.
think my answer is correct. But for the 2.5, how big is it? The 2.5M.
Uh-huh. I'm told it's a 3 bedroom, and
Wow.
I was supposed to go and see it this week, but I've been so busy. But I will not speak on it until I see the house.
Will you
I
please
have
share
to
with
see.
me?
Pardon? Yeah, I will. You want me to share it with you, regardless
Yeah.
of whether I post it on my site or not?
Yes.
Because there
Yeah.
are some properties I'm very hesitant posting on my site, because if somebody sees something on my channel, they are going to relate it to me.
I understand
And
that you have to be able to stand by it, whatever it
if
is.
a property is questionable, I just leave it out.
Yeah, I totally
Yeah,
understand. I wouldn't also take anything if I were you also, but I'm very interested to know which kind of a house that is. So please share with me just as a friend, not as a consultant. Just are we friends
yeah,
now? As a friend, yeah. Okay.
I will
So
post it. Yeah.
I wanted what did I want to ask? Sasa nimepotea tena. Okay. So I want a house, and I've been told I can. It can be financed. I can pay for 25 years. So they will still want a deposit, Ama.
Yeah.
And
You
how
still have to do a
still ten?
deposit.
Is it still 10%? Am I have? Am I in a depend?
In a depend. Like, right, hey, I can't recall how much Savo are asking for deposit, but it depends. It depends on the developer.
Okay. In
Yeah.
your experience, is it always more than 10%? Ama, you can always
Most of
negotiate.
the most of the time it's 10%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nancy, yes, three bedroom for 2.5 m, but we still have to know more on that because Sue is
Yeah.
still has an appointment. She still has to check it out. She cannot talk about that right now, and it's not under her properties, so it's still very early. But that's what she meant. Yes. Okay. So what else did I want to ask? Okay. Do you also let me say I've bought a house under you, but I'm not going to be there. I'm abroad. Do you have people who can manage it for clients, or is that not your field?
I'd refer you to people who would manage it for me, but I currently am not doing management, but I'm
Okay.
not opposed to it. I'm not
Oh, okay.
opposed.
You're open to opening your tent, Kiasi.
Yeah.
Okay, so in your experience, if you had the money and money was not a problem, where would you live in Nairobi?
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Hey, I think where I'd want to live is not yet completed.
Not
But
yet. That's a good
yeah,
one.
because the projects I'm most in love with, without looking at the budget or anything,
Mm.
is a project near it's near Kitusuru,
Mm.
Nyari area, and it's called Enaki. It
Ah,
has
Enaki,
that
you
is
know Enaki.
yeah, it's the best project I have seen so far. It's the
And why?
best I've seen
Why? What makes it special?
because they have so much to offer. If you look at the plan that they have for the whole of the project, it will be the project is going to be so spectacular. They have so many facilities than as compared to other projects, and plus the quality of what they are making is very good. If you have not seen a video on Enaki town, check it out on my channel. Even to date, I'm still in awe of what I saw on that day. And they are just doing their job so very well. And you can tell they are going to be done on time. It's
You
not
have that
just a
on
fault
your
from
channel. How did I miss
yeah,
that? Okay,
you
I'll
yeah, you can go
definitely
and
check
check it
that one
out.
out. And why is
Yeah.
it on your channel? Is it that it's under you now?
I have an agreement with them. If I take a client, they're going to give me a commission. But
Okay.
right
Mm-hmm.
now, Heart Consult are the sole sellers of that project. So I have to go through somebody in Heart Consult. I can't
Mm-hmm.
go to the developer directly. They don't want that.
Okay, I
Yeah.
get you.
But since I
Okay.
want I want to remind my people something.
Yes.
If I always say, if you don't feel comfortable buying under property sue, I always give you the developer's contact, because at
Okay.
the end of the day, I feel in my heart it doesn't make a difference whether you buy from me or the developer. The only difference it does is that if you buy from me, like, you're going to like be saying, thank you, property Sue, for showing me the property and showing me where it
Yes.
is. But
Yes.
whether you take me along or not, you're still going to pay the same price for the property, and
Uh,
everything is just going to be the same for you. So it doesn't make a difference on the client side. For now, it's like a grace move for a client to take me there, like
I
a thank
understand.
you if you want.
Okay,
Yeah.
so your agreement with the developer then stays, regardless of if you came along or not.
Yeah, if I inform them you're my client, then it stays.
Okay.
You don't
Okay.
really need to take me along with you when you're going there.
That is nice. That is very fair. So you're not
No,
forcing anyone anything under their throat.
no.
Monya Gatinge, karibu sana sana sana. Thank you so much for joining us, Prince. We are here with the beautiful Sue. She is a property and real estate consultant in Nairobi, and she has a lot of lovely properties. You guys should check her channel. It is Property Sue. Make sure you check it out. There are new houses there. Another one she posted 2 days ago. I love that one. Tell us more about
Mhm.
White Oak.
Oh, White Oak Apartment is in Lavington
Hmm.
along Othaya Road. And
Ah, it's
right
in
now,
Lavington.
yeah,
That's why I was like, hey, that price and kumbe. Okay, now I understand. Now I understand. Okay.
yeah, it's along Othaya Road in Lavington, and right now they are not even selling. Like when I went there, cause I have gone there twice. I had gone there for one of my videos when I started out, when I just started out, and they were
Yes.
constructing. Everything was so new. But when I went back, like the second time, all units were sold out. There's nothing left, and nobody wants to sell the property they bought. So those ones are off the
God.
market. Yeah,
At that price. Aki Kenyans,
yeah.
you have money.
That is why I'm telling you, Seth, there is no such thing as the bubble. That is what people believe there is a bubble, but I've not seen the bubble.
People are talking about sijui January ni mrefu sana and people are buying houses.
Not to everybody. People are just consoling themselves. People are buying. I
Hey,
don't
so
know where they get the money from.
Nduta Ambura, let's go and buy houses in Lavington.
But
Go,
White Oak
God will
said,
come. Huh?
yeah, White Oak said they have a project just down the road. So they have another project, and people who are interested can go to their site and see what they have for them.
And are they also doing mortgages and rent to own? Ava Lavington is just buying, buying.
Uh, Mortgages, yes. Rent to own, actually, I only know of the Alma, there is Green Zone in Tindigwa, there is Nalani in Ruaka, and Savo. Only four properties rent
Yeah,
to own.
okay.
I don't know any other, yeah.
Guys, you can hear all the names that she's dropping. So if you're in Nairobi and you're interested, make sure you DM her on Sue Property, or you write her on her she has her details on her YouTube channel, Property or Property Sue. And if you are not sure at all, DM me, I'll direct you to her, and then she can show you the houses or show you around if you want to see Nairobi properties. Okay. Do you also have an agreement with the Alma Saiton?
The Alma, no. The Alma, no.
Okay.
I don't have
Why
an
why
agreement
did
with
you say no,
only
Araka Ivo?
Nalani. Yeah?
Why did you say Araka Ivo no? Don't they do outside consultations?
Because Saiton sell for themselves most of the
That's what I
time.
thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
And
Alma, no, 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 no.
what is the word out there between property people? Let me say property people about the Alma.
The Alma is actually it's a very good project because a few months back, I was actually thinking of of moving there, but circumstances changed
Okay.
because during COVID, like there was a time there was a crunch. Ungeskia, you could feel it. So I was
Yes.
actually thinking of looking for more affordable house. So I was looking to the sides of the Alma,
Yes.
but the Alma is very good. That is what all I can say. The Alma is a good property.
Okay, I wanted to know that because I've been there myself and I saw them, the
Mhm.
houses, and they're so good. The apartments are also so good. They're really well done. I cannot say anything about it, but
Yeah,
I'm also a client, and I'm also not experienced as you. That's why I'm asking, because word will always go around in the same industry. If there's anything that you know about the Alma, okay,
yeah,
good. So if you were to live anywhere, you'd be in Enaki. You said.
yeah.
Okay,
Right now. I don't know whether it's going to change, but as we speak, Enaki.
it will be a Naki. And
Yeah.
it can you tell us it's under which developer?
I know a developer, I don't know the exact name, but I know Has Consult is selling for them.
Ahas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mass
Yeah.
consult. Oh, I think I know it. They're really long apartments, and the apartments are really
Where have you
high.
seen them?
I've seen house consult. Their proper a lot of their property, and I don't know
Yeah,
if that's the one you mean.
yeah, it's the one that has a logo with a tall building.
Yes,
Their
yes,
logo, yes, 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 yes.
and they
That's
have
how.
penthouses to die for.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
They
I
have a
know
lot
which
of
one.
property. House
Oh, I
Consult
know which
has
one.
a lot of property.
I think I know which one. Also, and I was drooling. Also, I was like, okay, I understand. Okay, so we are buying there. Nduta, we are buying there. Who else is buying there? Nancy, come on over. Family Vlogs, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us. I'm with the beautiful Sue, and we are not grilling her. We're just asking good questions, and she's answering us with all realness. And I love the way she's answering our questions, and I'm very happy that she's here. So, Sue, what is going on in Nairobi now? Let us talk now something else because property is making me now want to come home right away and move in a naki with you.
Yeah.
What is happening in Nairobi right now? Because in Germany we are on a mega lockdown.
All right. As we are on curfew, 11 p.m. I
Mm-hmm.
still don't get the logic behind that, but we are on curfew, 11 p.m. curfew. Kids have gone back to school, but they're still wearing masks and,
Oh
of
my
course,
God.
sanitizing and all
Ah,
that. That
is
is
that
what is going
working?
on.
Is
Huh?
it working for the kids? Is it working? Do they understand?
I'd love to say they understand because a majority of them are not yet sick, God forbid. But
Yeah.
for me, I had not taken my son back to school, but he's going on Monday, and it's something I've been so hesitant to do, but I don't know. I feel like I'll just take him, and I don't know.
You're not sure, yeah? I don't have kids, and I'm already so tired of the whole thing. And I'm like, if I had kids, I don't even know where I would start because you're worried for yourself, you're worried for them. You don't know they cannot stay home for the next 5 years. They still have to go to school sometime. Oh my god!
Exactly.
Oh god! I don't
I'm
know.
so I'm so worried. I don't know because that my son is the eldest. He's 8 years old, and of course, like on normal school days, they usually get so many colds, maybe because of contact and all. And now I have two toddlers at home. So when he goes out there, if he brings anything back, it's going to catch the whole family. So me, I'm so worried. I don't know, but I
No,
know he'll go on Monday.
no, don't be worried.
Oh,
We leave everything to God because I don't think there's much we can do right now except just sanitizing and washing our hands and wearing our masks. I don't think there's anything else we can do and praying. So
yeah.
Nduta or Ask the Nutritionist is asking, I'm very interested actually in the next year or two, that is in going to Enaki with me, I think. And she's ask Sue about the 88 project. Can you tell us something about the 88 project? Do you know it?
No, 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 no. I don't know
Uh,
everything.
I
I
think I,
don't know
I
about
think
it.
she means it's also I think it's also under Haas Consult. It's called
Maybe
a,
it's under Heart
is that true to
Consult.
tell? Because I think I saw a few people what is this girl's name? I saw one of the TV
Oh,
presenters.
Betty Chalo. Betty
Betty Chalo,
Chalo.
yeah, where she
Ah,
went.
oh, yeah, I saw her in some property. I think that is the 88, but I've
I think
not
so
been
too.
there.
I think so
I have
too.
not been there. Yeah, I've not
Okay.
been there. I'll try and go there. That's
If
a good
if
thing.
If you see it before me, please let me know because I'm coming to Kenya in March and I want to go and see it also. Because hey, those ones spear. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to know the price. I want to know how they're doing it because they look so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She says it's the one that Betty Chalo talked about on her channel. So I think that's the one she means. It's really, really, really beautiful. I totally agree. Okay. My dream house and my dream property where I would like to live Well, once I come back home, because I'm coming back home very soon, it's in the coastal region. I've always
What?
loved living in the coast. It will probably be Diani.
Yani?
Yeah, I just love the beach in Diani. I love it so much. But I cannot say 100%, but it's probably going to be in Diani. And
Yeah.
if not, it's going to be in Malindi. One
Uh,
of those two. But in Nairobi, I've always wanted, and I've always loved penthouses. I want a penthouse too. I
yeah.
want a penthouse very soon. Very soon, I'm going to stress you. Hey, wacha tu. Wacha tu
Ni
tuseme
stress kabisa.
ubeshte siku ya kwanza. Let us not go there.
Yeah. I'll look for penthouses and I'll go see the 88.
Yeah, go and see 88 and the penthouses. Look for them until March, and then when I come, we just look pole pole. No,
Yeah.
no hurry yet.
No, I'll be posting for you. You can watch
Yeah,
at your own liberty.
yeah. I
Yeah.
love that. I have seen penthouses in Nairobi that you can see the whole city. Hey, they look fine.
Yeah.
Nairobi is beautiful. Kutoka hapo juu, huko
It's
juu.
very beautiful. Very.
It is very beautiful. Also, Nduta says it looked like a really cool project. It is. It looks very good. 88 project. So he's going to
Yeah.
check it out for us and then give us all the good info. Now, guys, we have our own property consultant in Nairobi. Do you see? Any questions you have, we can ask Sue and or ask me. I'll ask her definitely and get back to you. Okay, Sue, tell us what are the challenges of being a real estate agent in Nairobi?
The challenges are that number one, what I've seen for myself is that real estate agents in Nairobi think of each other as rivals. You know, like when let us
Competitors,
say,
yeah?
yeah, kurushana kwa madeal. Like let's say I have a property and you are looking for a property and you know very well I'm the one who took you there. Then all of a sudden when now the deal comes to be, you're going to sideline the other person. Like that is what people do. That is why I don't even like
Oh my
saying
God.
I'm an agent, because I think it's just a bad and rough game, because I think you should be in a position to respect other people because you don't know
Yeah.
where you meet them. Yeah.
But
That is
how
the
how can
biggest problem.
another consultant or another agent rusha you? How would they do that? Because the price is the same.
Not in that way. Let's say says you want to buy a house and you
Yes.
come to me,
Mm-hmm.
and what you stated you wanted I don't have. So I
Mm-hmm.
go looking elsewhere, and then I
Yes.
find I find another agent who has the contact of a developer who has exactly what you're looking for.
Yes.
So obviously you and the other agent will have to meet at some point for transparency
Okay,
reasons.
now I get it. Now I
Yeah,
see. And then we cut you off then.
so they cut me off. But also the sad part about this situation is that nowadays some developers are in on it. So when this other one cuts me off and takes you to the developer also cuts them off. So it's just a rough game. It's rough.
Maisha ya kurushana.
Maisha ya kurushana, and that is why I always say staki kama deal. If you don't want me to be in on your deal, I don't
Yes.
want to be, because as my client you're supposed to be looking out for my interest. So
Yeah.
from the word go, if you're not looking out for my interest, then just I'll give you all the information, save me the stress, go buy elsewhere. By
Yeah.
all means, save me time to look for like clients who are more interested and
Yes.
energy. But
Yes.
those cat and mouse games, me, I don't like them, and I let my clients know I don't want them. But if you want to know where a property is, like in my videos I always say, and I always tell people, you can find properties on Google Maps because I've already given you the name. If I tell you
Yes.
a property is called White Oaks, Google will take you there. You don't
Yes.
need me. But
Yes.
if you need me for maybe like guidance, because there are
Yeah.
some things I know about some properties that you might
Mhm.
not know. Like,
Yes.
for instance, like things like water quality, things like pollution. There are some projects where they look very good during the day, but at night it's a different story. There's also cases of noise and many things like that. So at the end of the day, if you feel you don't need me, it's okay, you go. But cat and mouse games, me those sitaki.
Oh, I'm
I
so
don't like them.
sorry. So that
Yeah,
is one
but
challenge. Which are the other challenges you'd say?
the other challenge is getting developers to agree that you sell for them. And I really don't understand from where they are coming from, because if I had a property, I'd welcome all the marketing that comes
Yes,
my way. But I
definitely.
don't, yeah, some of them are hesitant, and some of them will say, like, we only work with a certain group of people. If it's not that group of people, we don't want to engage with anybody else. And I find it strange.
Okay. All right. So let us talk about a house. You have a house now, and I'm coming to see it. What is the client looking for right now? A house with what and what and what?
Right now, most people are looking for, uh, I've noticed, like, right now, like, good lighting is a trend. So very
Natural
houses with,
light. Everybody wants
yeah,
the big windows.
yeah, the big
Yeah.
windows. Then properties that are all en suite are moving very fast. And
Okay.
also properties that are affordable
Mhm.
for those people looking at the budget side. So you
Mhm.
either get very affordable properties, have many people coming for them, or if your property is on the higher side, it really has to have high quality finishes, like good kitchens, good nicely fitted kitchen,
Yes.
uh, all those things, nice finishes in general is what people are looking for.
Okay. Okay. So, guys, I don't know what else to ask Sue. I already have all the information I wanted. Real estate 101. Sue, you've given us so much good information. I don't even know. I don't even know what else to ask. That is already a lot. Guys, let me know what else do you want to ask Sue before we let her go. So, tell us about your channel. How did you come about to start a real estate YouTube channel?
Okay. As I told you guys, actually, like, if I give a bit of my background a bit,
Yes.
in campus, I didn't study real estate at all. I
Mm-hmm.
did I did a BSc in conservation,
Okay.
and after
Interesting.
campus, yeah, after campus, I started doing, like, I started applying for jobs, but I didn't get a conservation job. So I
Mhm.
started doing blogging articles. I would write
Nice.
content for people with blogs, and
Mhm.
ghostwriting for people
Yes.
who want, like, to write books.
Yes.
And that's what I did up until uh, 2018, late 2018, when I
Okay.
decided like, now I was interested in real estate, and I really wanted to venture into it. So
Yes.
I worked 2018, from a bit of 2018 for my husband, and part of 2019. Then I started the YouTube channel. And every time I would maybe go to the field, I would record the properties and come and edit and post. At first, I just wanted to show people how amazing, like, Nairobi was in terms of properties, and
Yes.
how much room for investment there was. That was
Mhm.
my goal, and it's still my goal.
Okay.
And that is just what I started getting interested into. And then I started thinking, I want now to have my own thing going, and just be a vlogger and do real estate consultancy and agency on the side by myself.
You're doing a great job. I love your channel very much.
Thank you, thank
And
you.
I was watching the last video, the one for White Oak.
Yeah,
And the music, the background music, the way you showed us all the rooms, I really love it. Please keep on
Thank
doing that
you.
because some of
Yeah.
us are so far away. We don't know what is new in Nairobi. If you want
Yeah.
to invest in real estate, you don't know where to start. How do they look inside right now? Because every time I come to Kenya, they look different. Like
Yeah.
the level keeps going up very, very fast. We're developing very fast
Yeah.
in Kenya, and it's
Yeah.
always good to be updated and know what is going on right now. Also, even if I was to come to Kenya and I want to see some houses, I would never see all of them. You see like one
Yeah.
or two, and then
True.
the holiday is over, and then you have to come back. So, what
Yeah.
is the hottest property you have right now? Like, say, easy.
In terms of affordability, or in terms of affordability and quality.
In terms of hotness, like the one
In,
it will go like hot cake.
in terms of hotness, I'd say the hottest is the Naki. Like I told you, it is the hottest. People don't know yet, but that is the hottest. And then
Okay.
in terms of affordability and quality, people who have like taken care of both sides, there is Fairfield Park in Syokimau.
Ah,
Very nice
Syokimau.
houses. Yeah, nice houses, very, very well done. Except if you don't want to live along Mombasa Road. And
Yeah, yeah.
there's also Parkwood Villas. Very nice. Syokimau still.
Syokimau has become expensive though.
It's very expensive. It's not like it used to be before. Right now, people want to live in Syokimau, but they can't. Now they are being forced to go further down to Athi
Yeah,
River.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember when Syokimau was hot, people were being forced to go to Syokimau, and they were like, iko ni mbali, iko karibu na
Yeah.
airport. Nini, eh? Now everybody
Yeah.
wants to go to Syokimau and Kitengela, and they are all gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I saw a
True.
property in Syokimau, and it was an eighth where they wanted 8M plot.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
last time I
They're
heard
that
about
expensive.
the last time I heard about Syokimau was for 50. How did they
Yeah.
go to 8M?
We found ourselves there. That is what always happens. We find ourselves there.
So don't tell.
Everybody rushes and goes and
So right now, how much are the just plots going for?
right now, Joska, let me not say. I'm
Between
not
what and what?
very sure. Between you could find a plot for 1 million to 2 million an eighth. They are expensive.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought because we are now in Jaska, we can get it ile when wanasema maguta. Burati maguta.
Sasa
The
sasa
ones they
hizo
were
hizo
selling us
hizo
was
maduka saa hizo ndizo ziko yes.
oh my god, zinaenda mbio. Hey, baby mom and mother
Yeah.
finest, umefika at the same time. Kwani umeitana? Karibuni sana. Thank you so much for joining us. We've been talking to Property Sue for the last 1 hour 17 minutes, and she's been answering all our real estate questions, property questions. We're almost letting her go, but I don't want to let her go yet. If you have any questions about real estate, please ask, and we'll ask her also. What do you mean you're blue here? You mean like what is it called? Moderator. Is that what you mean? Does that reflect as blue on your side? Because from my side, I don't know. I'm also new at going live on YouTube. I've been doing it now for like 2 weeks only, but every day I'm having such a
Oh,
good time here. Yeah, I'm also very new to live YouTube, but I'm having a lot of fun. And okay, so 2M. Oh my God, how long do you think we have with Joska before they're all gone?
I can't say that. you just had maybe an year.
Yeah.
Maybe an year. Yeah. I
Okay,
don't know. I'm not sure.
there's something else I want you to find out for me because you're going to Malindi soon. You said right for
Not
the class,
Malindi, Mombasa. Yeah,
Mombasa.
Malindi. Mombasa in general. Yeah, I will also do Malindi because of the land.
Okay, so you're going to
Yeah.
Malindi. Please find out for me why Malindi land is still so cheap because it's still very cheap. For a whole acre, you can pay, let me say, 200K. A whole acre.
It's the access. The access, they those plots don't have accessibility, and sometimes when some of them, I've seen some bloggers go to see land in Malindi, and I
Yes,
saw one that went, and it's far from everything. It's far from the road. Sometimes you can't even find transport to go to where you want to go. Like they have
yes,
to take you in their vans to see
yes,
the land.
yes.
I think that is why it's cheap right now.
Yeah, I know of a lot there, and yeah, let me not say much about it. But I've always
Mhm.
wondered why they are that cheap in Malindi, Kilifi area. All of that area is still very, very cheap. So for when plots are going for 8M in Syokimau, and in Malindi they are like still 200K. I'm like, I thought at least Kenya would develop at once pamoja, you know. So they're still lacking
Yeah,
behind, which is good for people who are still interested in investing in Malindi or Kilifi. When you go to Malindi,
yeah,
please find out how it is going on there and update us.
I will.
We
I
can
will.
always do a part 2 of these if you like, if you are open for that.
Yes,
So
I'm very
guys,
open.
what should we ask Sue before she goes? She had 3 kids to put to bed. I'm sure she's looking forward to also resting. What do you want to know from her? We'll ask her right now before she goes. So what did you want to say,
I
Sue?
have like I wanted to say,
Yes.
maybe on your channel, like right now, I have a sister who is almost on her way to where you are, Germany,
Okay. Yeah.
and she watches Martha Finest,
Yes. Mother
and
Finance is
now I
famous.
know, yeah, now I know of you,
Yeah.
and I think you guys should do videos on how you got there, because I know young girls are very interested,
Yes.
and how to go about it just generally, because that is what people are interested in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. As for Mother Finest has a video ready about her au pair life and how she got
Yeah,
to Germany
yeah,
and how she did au pair. For me,
yeah.
I've not done like a major video of how I came to Germany, so that is a very good idea. I should just put that title, how I came to Germany. But in all my videos
Yeah,
about Germany, I always leave nuggets there, if you know what I mean. I'm
yeah,
always
yeah,
talking
yeah, I
about,
do.
okay, when I came here, this is what happened and all of that. But that is a good idea. I will do that title. But I'm also doing, nowadays I'm also doing a lot of videos on Germany life and how the challenges we have here and how we like it so far, what we don't like so far. Like today, the video I posted today
Yeah,
was about things I used to hate, but now I'm kind of used to them in Germany. So, what is your sister
I've watched
looking
that
forward to
one.
do? What does your sister want to do in Germany?
She's also going as an au pair.
Ah, okay. Has she found a host
Yeah.
family?
Uh, yeah, she has. It's, let's say it's sort of, she's going for a relative to be an au pair for a relative. So
That
like,
is easy then.
so
That is
she,
easy.
yeah,
But I will do a video
yeah.
about that definitely. I promise you, I'll do next. That is the video I'll do next definitely. My baby mom
Okay.
lifestyle is also a YouTuber. By the way, let me tell you right now, baby mom lifestyle is a
Mm,
YouTuber. Mother Finance is also here, and she's a YouTuber, as you know. Ask the
mm,
nutritionist is also a YouTuber. Who
mm,
else? Nancy Luvai Mwanyagatinge is also a YouTuber. Mwanyagatinge Drama TV.
mm.
All of these people, if you want to know more about them, you can also DM me. I will send you all their links. Family Vlogs
Okay.
is also a YouTuber. Who else?
Yeah.
Yeah. So YouTubers here. Please check each other out, guys. Property Sue is also a YouTuber. She does videos on real estate in Nairobi and everything that has to do with real estate and consulting. She will. You'll see. Just watching her videos already, half of your questions are answered, and then the other questions we ask her on DM. Baby Mom Lifestyle is asking how much is an acre in Nairobi because she came late. She just came in. Please tell her a little bit, just between what and what.
Nairobi ni kubwa. Which part of Nairobi? Because if you say Nairobi, it's broad. If you say Nairobi, I will not be able to answer.
Baby mom, I will already tell you, you cannot get
Specify.
anything for. I will answer that question, but I'll give it to Sue. Can 100K buy something in Nairobi? That's what baby mom is asking. I don't think so, but Sue, please tell us.
100K can only get you something. No. No.
No? Where do you
No.
think 100K can buy?
Malindi.
But even
Malindi.
Malindi, maybe half an acre.
Yeah.
Because I think
Malindi she'll
Malindi,
get
most of them
something.
are going for 200.
Malindi she can get something, but 100K, 100K is tricky because even the ones I know that are a bit cheap in Naivasha area are like 150K. So aongeze
Naivasha?
50K. Yeah, Naivasha kunazo. Ukitafuta utapata.
Yeah, 150.
Ya 150
Oh my
utapata.
God, I would never have thought that at all, at all, at all. Okay, umesikia baby mom?
Lakini ndani
150 huko ndani
ndani
kabisa, utafuta utapata nini, Naivasha ama Malindi, ama niko na ploti Kilifi, lakini naweza kuzia 250 kama unataka, leta pesa. But anything else, I don't think you can find for 100K, I don't think. But who knows? Maybe soon something will open up. You know what happens, and I will talk because the uncle I was telling you about is one of the people when gava wanakata shamba wanawapatiaga kwanza, alafu sasa hao ndio
yeah.
wanakatakata na nini. So I think a few months ago they were selling 100 acres for 1.5 M.
What?
100.
That is very affordable. Yeah.
Very
Very
affordable.
cheap.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
problem is inakuwa kama kawaida Kenya, ni kujuana. Kama unajua mtu unamuuliza, akikaa wiki moja hajanunua, ishanunuliwa na mtu mwingine, so they go very very fast. But it's
Yeah.
always those people that know other people that buy, and then wanaanza kukatakata haraka haraka, and then wanaanza kuuza. So maybe if you're the first generation, let me call it that, the first generation after the people wenye walikatiwa, then you can find it for
Yeah.
100K per acre.
Yeah.
But I don't think right now you can find anything in Nairobi for 100 acre, my dear. So what else? Au pairs are coming during COVID. Yes, they are, but not many, not as many as before. But some are also still coming as it all depends with the agreement you have with the host family. If they say they need you and it's during COVID, Germany is bringing some people so that they can help out during COVID. Yes, they are. Mother Finance already said that. Wow, siku wanajua. Imagine they are. Kenyan. Yeah, Kenya is so expensive right now, baby mom. Wow, hey, unasikia sio Kimau where watu walikuwa nafosiwa, watu walikuwa pembelezwa wanunue for 50, saizi ni 8M per an eighth, hata sio acre, an eighth. Hey. Sawa, tuitabidi we'll all move in with Sue. Sue akienda Enaki tuna move in huko.
Nakwambia, nunueni manyumba niende Enaki.
Sisi wote tuko ngapi saizi? Wasita. Kila mtu akichukua nyumba moja, Sue anaenda Enaki.
Hebu imagine.
So, when are you going to Malindi?
I've not yet decided next week or the other week.
Okay. So I'm coming in March, and then we will link up if you have time, and then we'll check out some houses, and then we'll go praying on the road so that God hears our prayers, and we can move into Enaki, and I can move into my penthouse.
Yes, you are most welcome. Ukikuja, I'll welcome you. Nikupikie Kenyan food. What do you love eating?
Unaambia mbaya, Su. Unaambia mimi nakuja na hot pot. You're telling them.
Utakuja. You're welcome.
I don't only miss Kenyan food, I miss homemade Kenyan food. I miss it so much. We also try Kenyan food here, but the ingredients are not the same. On my part, mother finest wako in big cities, they can always find ingredients. Lakini mimi, Mimi usurvive na Kenya nimepata hizi side za ushago yetu. What are you saying? Umeshtuka kwa nini? Ati oh my god. I think madha amekuhurumia venye amesikia ukiniambia ati nikuje kuna food. Amejua uko sitatoka. Sitahama. When is your sister coming?
Okay. I don't, maybe April, if I'm not wrong.
April.
Okay. Because anafanya exams late February, alafu by March I think ndivyo ataanza kunini vitu, alafu by April, maybe April.
Okay, interesting.
So when you come ukuje.
Nakuja nikupe story ya venye watu wanafly saizi na COVID. Since COVID sijafly, imagine, sijui what to expect. Mother Finest alifly akatupea. Wow, ebu watch Mother Finest video on how she came back from Kenya. Sio mchezo. I don't even know if I want to go home anymore. I miss home so much, but I'm not excited about flying with the whole thing. Sijui yeah. Alafu I'm fearful that I hope nisikuja hapo vitu ziwase na unashindwa kurudi tena. Nianze kukaa Kenya 3 years kabla nirudi Germany. Nakwambia wewe ndio utanipea job su. Wewe ndio
unaniambia unarudi.
Tunaenda kuuza nini nyumba za Enaki sasa pamoja.
Tutaenda.
Okay, so I'm very, very grateful that you accepted my invitation and you stayed with me for 1.5 hours. Despite you having 3 kids in the house, you're my heroes, all of you. Baby mom and Mother Finest also have kids. I don't know how you guys are doing it. Oh God, you're my heroes, all of you. Thank you so much for joining us. We will definitely plan a part 2. Please tell people
I'm up for it.
Tell people where they'll get you and where they can follow you and subscribe.
You mostly I'm on YouTube at my channel is Property Sue, and then on Instagram I'm not so active because Instagram inanisumbua. I can't keep up with the consistency and stuff, but I'm trying. It's Sue_property, and on Facebook it's Property Sue.
So if you type Property Sue on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, it's just her beautiful smile that comes up. You'll find her very easily. Property Sue, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to meeting you in March, and I'm looking forward to maybe looking at property with you. And yeah, I hope that in the future we're going to do a lot together. So guys, let me say bye to Sue, because if I don't, nitamweka hapa alafu nitaharibu maneno. Thank you so much, Sue. We'll talk very soon.
Okay,
thank you so much. Guys, subscribe to Sue. Bye.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Yes, good night. Oh, guys, that was so good. That was so good. And now something that has surprised me is that people went to Syokimau, and then they went to Kitengela, and then everything is sold out now in Kitengela, and the people who are selling in Kitengela are the ones that had bought earlier, so it's way expensive. And then people went to Konza City, and now they are in Joska. And when they go to a place, that means it's still new, they start selling property for like 200k or sijui 250. Ikienda sana inakuwa so 4. Right now in Joska, which is the last place they were selling, they're going for 2M, an 1/8. So the next time you hear property being sold sijui wapi uko hivyo nyuma, why usingoje sana. They're going very, very fast right now. People are saying, alafu, because of the whole COVID thing, a lot of people in diaspora realize that the Western countries are anything can happen also in the Western countries, and everybody's preparing for that case in case they have to go back home. So expect that the property in Kenya or in Nairobi is just going to get higher and higher. They're going to cost more and more with time. So if you want to know anything about property, we'll ask Sue. If you want to buy property in Nairobi, you can ask Sue. If you want to buy property in the coastal region or in Indiani, ask me. That is all I can say. Okay, guys, so it is time for me to go now, because my eye, as you can see, has been red for the last few days, and it's very, very painful. I cannot lie, and I need to put in some drops. I need to take some painkillers, and then I need to close them because the light is affecting them very, very much. But it has been a pleasure being with you guys. I'm very happy that you kept me company and up to now. I don't want to go because you're 5 of you here. But if you don't ask me any other questions, I'll have to sign out. So please ask anything if you want to know anything. I will tell you something before you ask the questions. And it is, I have new merchandise. It's on teespring.com under bucket list sales. And it is written like this. I haven't been everywhere, but it's on my bucket list. And every other product on my Teespring store is written with this design. This is the first design I came up with, and I hope to have more designs in the future, but these are the ones that I have, and they're very affordable. And I still have my online shop if you want to buy travel accessories, and that is on bucketlists.com. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and like my videos and watch my videos and comment and tell me what you want to watch in the next times. But other than that, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I will see you tomorrow. We are cooking something Croatian with my father-in-law. We're not cooking German tomorrow. And you're going to love it. It's going to be around 12 p.m. German time and 2 p.m. Kenyan time. So I hope you guys join us. Like always, we are cooking every Sunday with my father-in-law, Thomas. And tomorrow is going to be a special recipe. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much. Cheers. Good night. Good night.